Does your daughter push you away or set limits or boundaries with you that you are uncomfortable with? I'm Barb Steinberg. I'm a parent coach, a teen life coach, and a speaker on raising girls. Recently, I was having a parent coaching session with a mom, and she was sharing with me that her daughter does not want her to enter her room. It's like a non-negotiable. She has a lot of power behind that want. She doesn't want her parents to enter her bedroom. And I asked how the mom felt about that, and she said, "Well, I don't really love it. I want to be able to enter my daughter's bedroom and, step foot in her room and hang out with her when I want to." And this mom, I could tell, was really trying to do a great job of being respectful of her daughter. So she said, I said, "Do you have any idea why you think your daughter might not want you in her bedroom?" She said, "Well, I think one of the reasons why is privacy." And she said, "But I don't know, is that it? Is that a thing?" And I said, "It absolutely is a thing." So as a teenager, yes, that is her sacred space. It's the only space on the planet that she really believes and feels like it's hers. It's all hers. And as a teenager, you have so little that's just yours. And you don't get a lot of privacy, right? People can look at your phone and read your emails and tell you where to be and how to act and on and on. There's not a lot of freedom and independence, not as much as you would like anyway, as a teenager. So her wanting her room all to herself as this sacred space and wanting the adults in the house to respect that privacy and that need for alone time and separateness was really important to her. And so when we talked about that, mom totally got it. She really understood it and felt respectful of it. And she said, "I think the other reason might be because my daughter is super messy. She's a really creative person. And so she's not really into organization and cleaning up. Her room looks like a bomb went off. She's got food wrappers in there and plates in there and cups. And she's also kind of accident prone, where she'll be painting and they get paint on the floor, or she'll be painting her nails and spill it and it'll get on the wall." And she said, "I don't think my daughter wants me to come in because I'll have a reaction to that. And I'll want to start picking things up, or I'll start getting upset that, my floor has been ruined." And so we talked about, okay, so those are probably legitimate reasons from your daughter's point of view of why she wouldn't want you to enter, because she feels like my mom's going to come in my room and there's going to be a big criticism storm. She's going to tell me what a messy, accident prone person I am and start touching on my stuff, and it can, make her anxious and upset and angry. And so we talked about, that she does still live under your roof. She is in your home. This is your home. And when she has her own home, she can have as much privacy as she wants and treat her floors and walls however she wants to. So the question was, the conversation was, how can you have a conversation with her and negotiate this while maintaining respect and kindness? So we talked about her having a conversation. Let me preface it by saying we talked about having this conversation when her daughter is well rested, well fed, in a pretty good mood, and keeping the conversation as short as possible so that you can set yourself up for success. So we talked about her saying, "I wanted to talk to you about your room, and I know you don't really want me to go in your room and enter your room, and I really understand that a big part of that probably is about privacy, and it's your own space, and you want it to yourself. Am I right about that?" So she shared her thoughts, and she's asking, do I have that right? So making sure that they're tracking and she's getting it. Yep. I'm also wondering if, from your point of view, that you probably don't want me to come into your room because I might start picking up stuff and touching your stuff and kind of freaking out about the mess. Am I right about that? Daughter's probably going to say, "Yep, you're right about that." And I would say, okay, I totally get those things. And it also kind of hurts my feelings that you live in my home and I feel like I'm not allowed to come into your room, which is where you mostly spend your time. And I want to be able to feel like I can knock on your door and hang out with you for a little bit, or be with you in your room for a little bit. I'd like to figure out how can we figure out a way where we can have a little bit of compromise in there while still respecting your privacy? Can you help me on this? So I'm using gentle language. I'm asking for her help. I'm asking to negotiate. I'm not laying down the law and saying it's my way or the highway. I don't care what you want. My house, my mortgage, my room. I'll come in anytime I want. You can say that and you can operate that way. And I think you already know how that will go in terms of your relationship with your daughter. So the question is, do I want to be right or do I want a relationship? And if you want a relationship, one where your daughter says, yes, come hang out on my bed for 15 minutes, we'll talk. Then you've got to come at it with, let's figure this out together. I want to be respectful of you, and I'm asking you to be respectful of me, knowing that I do want to be able to sometimes come in your room and spend some time with you. And I won't take advantage of that. And if you feel like I am, you can share that with me and we'll talk about it. So just those are some ideas to have that conversation where she is setting limits that you're not comfortable with. You're sharing what bothers you about that and asking, can we come up with some solutions? Can we meet in the middle together? It's very mutually respectful and kind. It will support your relationship and it will move you closer to what you both want. So try that out. Let me know how it goes. If you're looking for some more help and resources in parenting teen girls, I hope that you'll check out my website, barbsteinberg.com. I have lots of online workshops for you and lots of free videos and blogs. You can check out my YouTube channel. And if you want some parent coaching that's specific to your relationship with your daughter, please go ahead and contact me through the website and I would love to help you out.